his wife lost. She died. And she was mourning. She was mourning. He was mourning, sorry. He was mourning. Right? So the calf is actually saying, just say that when you bend over, you shouldn't grieve in a loss that you think that is what? Permanent. This is why Paul said, we don't grieve with those like those who perish. But we grieve with our expectation. When you die in Christ, you die what? In victory. But when you die out of Christ, you die how? In peril, in separation. It's not that they're going to cease to exist. You're going to continue to exist. However, in your existence is going to be apart from who? The Father, or the relationship that we have been called to have. Now look at something. If we ought to have a posture like this is why the Greek now they understand this posture is one like a circle or a crown. So grief, pain, what it actually does, it provides you as a person now with a crown. And that crown, Kiev, is as you exit this house. What house? You now are what? In Romans chapter 6. I tell you, you are now the what? The temple of God. The temple of God. And if you are the temple of God, his spirit or his word ought to dwell in you. Now, the only way his word could dwell in you, how you got to get it? You got to read it. If we don't read it and we listen to bites, what we're going to have? We're going to have a segmented understanding of who God is. Now, just as how when people, individuals, come to our ministry and they listen, may come once, they may come twice, they may come 3 times. However, if you're not using this, if you only listen to what I say and you don't go home and crack the pages of this book and you get down to see what it's really saying, what is going to be happening to you? You are going to be what? Now pulled by whose voice? Either mine or either another person. But we live in a culture where they say, no, I could think for myself. But then how could you think without what? Without certain principles. Because the philosophy, your view of God is based upon your knowledge of who he is. This is why he said, now, thou shalt make no other God before me. That goes to the state of mind of your understanding of God. And if we go up in an environment like America, we are all Christian because why? We came from a Christian heritage. And now, with all these vast amount of religious explosion, everybody is saying, I'm a God. Or I know God. Or I going back to my ancestry. Or I going back to my African heritage. Or I going back to my African ways. Now, where are you getting all these information from? How does it stand in light of evidence and truth and archaeological discovery? How does it stand with the fact of who Yeshua claimed to be? Because he made a claim. He said, no, listen, they kill me. But they're not killing me, they're destroying what? Truth. The crucifixion of truth. When they crucify him, they crucify truth. Because when he asked Pilate, say Pilate asked Christ, what is truth? Christ didn't respond. When you ask truth, what is truth? Truth can't respond. Because truth in itself, to ask truth, what is truth, is to what? It's to affirm that which you are asking. If I say, is this paper white with black and blue ink? I'm affirming what? That which is. And Pilate affirmed who he is. And based upon his affirmation of who Yeshua Mashiach is, he went on to do what? To put on the crown of what? The crown of death. The crown of death. And we don't want to hear about the crown of death. What we want to hear about? The crown of life. Why? Why we want to hear about the crown of life? Why we want to hear about the crown of life? Why we want to hear about the crown of life? Who can tell me? Who can tell me why we want to hear about the crown of life? Nobody can tell me? Who can tell me? Because all of us, we think this is life. We think this existence is life. This is like a snap view of what eternity is going to look like. How you live your life will determine how and where you spend eternity. It all depends on you. Kita, which is the Hebrew word for what? We have it. Kita. Kita, which is the Hebrew word for crown. Crown. So now you got to be bent over. You got to choose to bend your what? Your will. What is your will? Listen to me. Your will is what? Your will is that which no one could see. No one could control nor take any type of part in. Not even who? God. Not even God could control your will. Much less for the devil. The only person have control over your will is who? You. And we learned that in Romans chapter 6. No man knows the heart of a man but that man. No man knows the heart of God but God. Or we can interchange it. No man knows the spirit of a man but man. No man knows the spirit of God but God. What I'm saying to you all, listen. Pain is C.S. Lewis said it best. Pain is God's megaphone to get whose attention? Us. Man's attention. Pain is God's megaphone to get every one of us attention. And when you hear that megaphone rattling, what you ought to do? Tell me what you ought to do. You ought to what? See why you are experiencing this pain. Listen, sex is a pain. Relationships are pain. But if we don't have the right definition to relate with what we are experiencing, our will is going to do what we think or feel is right. Who can define right for me? What is right? And to define right, that's the beginning of living a painful life and a beautiful life. Who can define what is right?
That which is in correspondence to truth.
That which is in correspondence to truth. So now, if that which is in correspondence to truth, then you got to define truth. What is truth? What is truth?
That which is correspondence to reality.
That which corresponds to reality, or that which corresponds to itself, or that which is what it is. It is undeniable. So then if you start with those premises, then when you say, I am feeling pain, you look to see what is causing that pain. Watch how sex is cause pain. You're not married. You're having sex. You just have sex. Woo, feel good. But now, woo, feel good. I feel nice. Yeah. But now you start to think. No reality started to hit you. You don't know this person, but it just happened. It happened. Ooh, it happened. And feel good. Now you start to think. No. You get it. You start to think. I wonder. Yeah. I wonder if I have. I wonder if he have. I wonder if she have. I wonder if this one have. Because that in itself, what it's actually doing, it's telling you that you need to what? To see where this pain is coming from. And if you don't know this person, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? You now, you're in a state of what? That's worse than pain, confusion. It's confusion because why? Now you want to know. You want to know where to go, what to do, because pain. And pain happened in such a way. What caused the pain? Something that felt nice. It felt nice, but was it right? It all goes back to what is right. Right in accordance to what you were designed for. You see how definition play an important and integral role in everything that we do? This is his temple. Whose temple are you? And according to how you defined you, based upon your view of God, is how you're going to what? Live this life and experience pain. So now, your view on God, is pain bad?
No.
Is any type of pain bad? Any type of pain bad?
No.
Based upon your view of God and your relationship with your here, what here, pain could never be. Pain is what? Victory! Pain is kata. Pain is a crown. Pain is kata. You're wearing a crown, and who is going to see your crown? Your friends, your colleagues at work, all of them are going to see your crown. Are you wearing that crown? Look at how simple it is. To lie to your colleagues, to take something from on your job that is not yours, to take paper and throw it on the ground, litter. When you realize what pain is and where that pain is coming, you could initiate pain in your life. And if you are the initiator,